Hi, everyone. Are you a mom that struggles with the financial aspect of boundaries when it comes to your adult children? Maybe you've always paid for everything for them and you're trying to figure out how to stop that. So we're going to talk about that today. For those of you that are new here to my channel, I just want to welcome you. My name is Sally Harris, and I am a mom who has walked a difficult road with my own daughter for over 10 years. And while her life spiraled out of control, so did mine. So want to talk about I have 3 tips for you here. So the first one is really clarity and being concise. The consistency and clarity of really focusing in on what it is that you are willing to pay for them. Whatever that is, you need to be consistent, because if you're 1 month paying, giving them money for everything they ask for, and then the next month you're saying no, there's friction, right? So you want to make sure that you do that. You want to make sure that you are very clear, have a clear plan written down to present to them. And also, have that consistency. Like I said, it's so crucial. And the second one is really setting limits around your contributions. We've talked about this many times, but when our children are over 18, sometimes it's helping, sometimes it's enabling. It depends on your situation and what everything that's going on. No two situations are alike. But at the end of the day, it's really important that you do set some limits, because you don't want them to think that I'm paying your car insurance for the rest of your life. I'm paying your car insurance until you're out of school. If that's the case, maybe they went off to college. Maybe you're starting to have some issues with them and you're realizing, okay, I want to pay car insurance. I will cover that for them, but I'm not going to cover their cell phone, or vice versa. Or this is just an example. But for example, the contributions, keeping focus of what contributions and what are the limits. And you have to be concise in that. Otherwise, it's kind of an open-ended mom and dad bank kind of a thing, right? Because if that's what they've always experienced from you, they don't know any better. They don't know when, usually what happens is mom will say no after she hasn't said no for a very, very long time, or maybe never. And it raises all kinds of craziness and problems with your relationship. Now, it's really important also to encourage them being independent in their finances. Maybe they will allow you to help them create a budget. And if not you, if you're too close to the situation and maybe they need a third party, but offer that to them. It's something that I wish all of our kids learned that in school, but sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. And it's just a really good life skill to be able to have to help them manage their money. So helping them become independent of you. And sometimes it takes time. Sometimes it's not going to be, hey, I'm cutting you off today. Like we're done. There's times where parents have to do that. But at the end of the day, helping them manage their finances, helping teach them how to manage their finances is so important. It's a gift that keeps on giving. And it's something, there's lots of tips online too, as far as how to do that. I recommend Dave Ramsey. It's somebody that I followed, and I actually, I used to be a certified coach through him. And it's one of those skills that are priceless. It's something I've taught all of my kids, and all of them have implemented that to a degree. Some a little bit later in life, which is fine. But at the end of the day, it's really important skill to have. It helps them prepare for their own future. So it's really a gift. And again, if they're not wanting to hear it from you, they think you're too close to it, then that's okay. Then let someone else help them. If they're not willing, if they're not going to manage their own money well, they're not going to manage the money you give them well. So why would you give them any, right? So it's one of those things where I'm going to help you because you're helping yourself. And I think that is really important as well. So I hope that helps you today. For those of you that I've never talked with before and you are ready to dive in and make changes in your own life during this difficult season that you're in, because I know how hard this is. So if that's you, you can click the link below to the discovery call, and we will, you can choose a time on the calendar. We'll set up a time, and you and I will discuss what's going on with your child. Then I want to hear about what's going on with you. How is this affecting you? What are you using for coping mechanisms? What are your triggers? All of these things I want to learn a little bit more about you, and then I can tell you how I can better help you. So, all right, I'll talk to you soon.